All right, let's drink some wine.
Great.
Hi, everybody. I am Bryan Hinschberger.
And I'm Paul Hinschberger.
We are
The Wine Brothers.
the Wine Brothers. Yep. Here we are in our lovely backyard again on an overcast, yet overcastly sunny day in Seattle, Washington. And we're going to taste some wines. So we import wines from Spain and Italy, Bon Vivant Imports. And today we're going to do some really, really cool wines from kind of the central region of Spain. Yeah, Castilla y León is the general community that kind of surrounds a lot of the most popular DOs, things like Rueda Toro, Toro, Rueda, Sagales. We're going to do some of those today. A little bit of Rueda and a little bit of Toro. So, kind of fun. This is the same winemaker, same overall winery, Alvarez y Diez. Dates back to 1941. The Diez family and the Alvarez family got together, and they've just done exquisite wines. In fact, one of the more respected houses in all of Rueda, and always has been. They make killer wine. Absolutely. And this little wine to my left here is a Verdejo, which is what they're very, very well known for. Rueda, kind of the big grape. Paul, Verdejo.
Yes.
Big fan?
Yes, I am.
Kind of. I mean, one of our favorite.
Absolutely, it's a great varietal. It's really fresh yet kind of full-bodied.
Absolutely.
It's a nice blend of like styles between Sauvignon Blanc and maybe Chardonnay, but not Enoki.
Yeah.
Chardonnay.
Full-bodied, spicy,
bodied,
textured,
yeah.
and good. So let's check this out. So essentially, like I said, these guys are located in Rueda. Nava del Rey is the town that their bodega sits, and if you check out this label, you see a stork. It's this really cool drawing. I love the packaging on this. This little stork. So essentially, this wine is called Ermita Veracruz, and the reason that being is the town church. So in the center of Nava del Rey is this tiny little chapel. And in fact, here's a cool photo of it. And on top, even you can see storks sitting on top of this church. So underneath this church is the old bodega that they used to have. 15 yards underneath ground. Very, very traditional style in Rueda to have these underground cellars. And they still actually use it today, which is very, very cool. So this is kind of their flagship Verdejo, 100% Verdejo. Now, in Rueda, Verdejo is obviously a very preferred grape. To call a wine Verdejo, it must be at least 85% of Verdejo.
Sure.
However, they do 100%. This grape probably landed in the Rueda region back in the 11th century. Originated from North Africa and made its way over from some cool people that brought over grapes to Rueda. So, Paul, what are you getting on the nose?
Gravel, apple, kind of that grassy note of Sauvignon Blanc, but also a tropical note. So it's really got so much going on.
Almost like a pineapple green, It's got this pineapple fleshy. There's some mango notes, but there's the green parts, the green part of the mango, the green stemmy part that you just want to not really lick on the pineapple.
But it smells good.
But it smells great. Yes, that's what's going on. Oh, this is absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah,
all stainless steel here. And basically released. This is 2009, super fresh right now, and I absolutely love. I've always loved this wine, but I'm kind of excited about this newer vintage. What do you think of the palate?
It's wonderful, really lively, acid driven, but such fruit. It's really it's dynamite.
It is. This is killer. Like you said, lots of acidity, really good fruit. Not quite as green as I may have expected. That green note from the Sauvignon Blanc, the asparagus, the tomato vine, which I've seen in the past. But this is just lively, very, very fun on the palate.
Yeah.
Rank this, Paul. What do you got?
Ooh. Let's see here. How about sitting on a beach?
Sitting on a beach.
Yeah. Just got done body surfing.
Body surfing.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you eating?
I am eating some fresh oysters that I just shucked.
While you were surfing, you were just swooping them up.
surfing,
Yep.
and enjoying this Ermita Veracruz.
Ermita Veracruz. So the little church, absolutely beautiful wine. How many points did you get?
And that's a 95 points
95 out of
98.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
So
I like
pretty
it.
good.
I like it. So on to kind of Pilar Garcia's other wine project. Pilar, she just does unbelievable wines. I mean, very, very fresh, beautiful, beautiful Verdejo. And we're also going to do a little Tinta de Toro, also known, a.k.a. as Tempranillo. The Tempranillo grape, obviously very, very popular in Spain. You know, it is the grape of Spain, the red varietal of Spain that everybody kind of knows of and goes to. It has numerous names across Spain. This is known as Tinta de Toro because it's part of Toro. So now, Toro literally sits it's connected to Rueda, and it's just right to the west of it. Smaller little area. And right in the heart of Toro is a town called San Roman. And this is, they're friends with this bodega there that they essentially make the wine for these in the heart of Toro, making these great little Tinta de Toros. So Pilar Garcia, still kind of underneath the Alvarez y Diez brand, but making them in a different DO. So this DO, first DO of Castilla y Leon, 1980. This DO, I believe, 1987 came into gear and really, really started to kick in some quality wines. So, I haven't talked too much about the soil here. A lot of like sandy loam, limestone-driven soils, which you mentioned this gravelly note on that white, and it's so there. It's just this refreshing, beautiful underpine of that limestone graveliness. Absolutely beautiful. Similar over in Toro. Toro, unbelievably hot, scorching hot. Summers are just blazing, and it really plays neatly on wines. So what do you get on the nose on this? This is the Tinto Roble.
Trying to put my finger on it. It's kind of
There's mosquitoes.
It's kind of blackberry-ish, but definitely brambly. I always get this brambly note in a lot of these Central Spain wines.
Do you get a little bit of tequila? Check it out. Like tequila
absolutely.
oak. This is absolutely delicious. So this Tinto Roble, 2008, this has seen about 4 months of a mixed French and American oak.
I totally get the tequila.
See what I'm saying? like a good
Like a
sipping
really good,
añejo, where it's seen that oak. It's got that time. I mean, just beautiful. How's the palate? Check this thing out. Color's beautiful. Toro is really known as these huge structured red wines, beefy, intense, very, very brooding because of the heat, because of the soil, because of the land. But these guys kind of do it with some class. So what do you got?
Amazing structure, really great acid and tannins, but balanced. Definitely really good fruit. Wow.
And the oak is there.
Yeah.
But not over the top.
Not at all. No, it's delicious.
But a tinge of that vanilla note. But then blackberries, boysenberries, really, really gripping fruit. But texture, the tannins are there. I really like this wine.
I love it.
I forgot to talk about price points. Kind of while I'm here, this was $20 on a retail shelf. Well worth every cent of it for good Verdejo. This is sitting more in the upper teens, 17, 18 bucks. And to me, this is a screaming value. Very, very fresh, but it has that brambly note. I love this wine. And actually, I have yet to taste this vintage, so this is my first.
Yeah.
I'm really digging it.
Great.
Oh, and the añejo tequila, this oak is just fantastic.
All right, rank it.
Oh, rank it. All right. I'm going to go for 46 points out of 47 points for blind tasting a line of tequilas. Literally blind. Sniffing. And then somebody just goes, and they fall in love with this. They don't sip it. They just fall in love with the nose, the quality, the character. So I would rank this unbelievably high for showing off to all your friends that you can trick them.
maybe the beauty of wine and all of its intricacies of flavor. How about
Yeah,
that?
all right, fair enough, fair enough. And paired with a nice steak. This has got a great structure for like a nice, ribeye or fillet.
Right.
So, this now is their more Crianza. It's the 12 Mesas, 12 months in French and American oak. We're dealing with 45-year-old vines here. With the Tinto Roble, more like 30, 35-year-old vines. But great depth. So this 2005, the nose, a little bit more of that.
Get that oak.
A little bit more of the oak, a little bit more of the
cinnamon,
the stewed fruit. A little bit more of that brambly cherry, plum, chocolate. Ooh, there's a lot on the nose here. Absolutely beautiful. I'm digging the nose actually. How's the palate? What do you got?
cherry chocolate. It's cherry, not cherry chocolate cake, but maybe
a truffle.
yeah, truffle.
Gripping.
With a nice like center, gooey cherry center in the middle.
Gooey cherry center with chocolate wrapped around it, massive tannins. I mean, this is gripping big wine. So pair it with food. Eat it with steak. Eat it with lamb. Lamb is always good with good Tempranillo. In fact, let's go lamb on this.
Definitely.
But an absolutely beautiful wine. 12 months. Montielina, so this is kind of their name for their Toro line. Ermita Veracruz for their Verdejo. Alvarez y Diez, absolutely beautiful, beautiful wines. And this Toro, I'm really digging. Paul,
Absolutely.
Rank this. Sitting about $24 on a shelf here.
Okay. All right. So I would go maybe 93 to 94 out of 100 for like a great table wine with lamb.
Yeah, a good food wine. Sit down, enjoy it with friends, crack it open, scrub your teeth a little bit.
Yeah.
I dig it. Thanks for joining, everybody. We are Alvarez y Diez, Pilar Garcia is the winemaker, making killer Verdejo, killer Toro, absolutely beautiful wines. Cheers, everyone.
Salud.